there tomorrow, Thursday, I guess, with full squad practice.
Yes.
What happened with his knee? Just working out?
Well, he'd had the surgery in the offseason, right? So, and then we just kind of monitored during the mini camps, the off-season program. And he had a little bit of swelling there, and then it'd go down, then it'd come back, and go down. So we're just going to continue to monitor that. If we have to back him off a little bit, we'll back him off and just make sure that he's good.
A lot of teams have backed off from a lot of the hitting in camps around the country. You like it? What do you like about it, and why is it important for you guys to do it?
I think for a coach, I like the whole bit about coming up to Lehigh. I love that you're able to develop some camaraderie. We're stuck in the dorms up there for a few weeks here, and so you get to know the guy next to you, right? You understand your teammates, and you develop this relationship there. So, and then you do the same thing with the physical play on the field. I think it's important. I think you find out from a coaching standpoint, you kind of find out who's going to be with you during the tough times. So every game you're presented with the highs and the lows. Who's going to be there during the lows, man? Who's going to push themselves? And no matter how you work the sport, you got to be mentally tough to do this thing. No matter how you cut it, new rules, regulations, everything. You got to be a tough son of a gun to do this thing. And so you develop that out here. And then the other part of that is this game is about blocking and tackling. Again, no matter how you cut it, it's about blocking and tackling. And the teams, and the further you go in the playoffs, the better team you are, the better you are at blocking and tackling. And so you see those teams that finish up the season, those are normally your best teams that can do both those things. And so we work on it here. And we're going to continue to do that.
But with a salary cap that's not going up, does that make it tougher to be that way, where you just don't have that margin where you can't just bring new players in and if they get hurt? Is that a concern?
Well, I think we've worked through that over the last few years. I think we're okay there. We've got 90 guys, which is that's a plus. So I think we're okay there. There's a way of doing it too. Listen, we're not out here cut blocking like you might do in a game. We're trying not to tackle down low. That's not what we're doing. We're not taking the cheap shots, holding the guy up and driving him in the ribs. That's not what we're doing. We're going to work the fundamentals. And so I think if you do that right, everybody's on the same page, and know what you're doing during that particular period. Is it live? Is it thud? Is it a walkthrough? You know what we're doing there, and then work it that way. Normally you come out okay with it on the injury side.